time. Just the benefit to doing so is you are exempt from council tax, as you don't technically belong to a parish. Also, a couple of families living over there, and you'll often see the children crossing in their school uniforms. Ahead of us to the left, we'll actually pass by one of the river ranger boats, so if you could all behave yourselves and wave obligingly, that would be appreciated. And many of the riverside properties are available as holiday lets. The cost of renting one for the week, well, that all depends on the size of the house and the time of the year. This one to the left with the 2 wooden horses outside sleeps 8. And last time I checked, you could rent it out for 1 week during the summer for £3,500. Which you're paying for. And the next thatched house we're going to pass with the black and white stripes, this too was recently sold. Prior to that, it was owned by Tony Fernandez, who's the chairman of QPR Football Club. I believe he had to sell that house, try and buy some better players for his football team. And those who on the right hand side, keep an eye out for kingfishers. I often see them flying along that riverbank. They move so quickly they're very hard to point out. You're looking for a flash of blue. I thought that was lots of money. Bought a really large shed with half the roof. I will often ask the riverside properties struggle with flooding. Well, I've never really known the houses to flood. The Norfolk Broads are tidal, but this far inland that would only affect the water levels by half a foot. And if there was any great level of rainfall, there are so many marshes and floodplains around here, normally able to soak up the water. An alternative way of moving to village is to become the local vicar. Here down the dyke on the left, where there's a couple of sailing boats moored up, you'll soon see a black house with a lifer into the side of it. This house is lived in by Rev Rob. Our vicar's often seen driving through the village in his mini convertible Cooper with a private registration Rev 1. At the right of his house, he has a small boat moored up, which he's well known to take down the water for his Sunday morning church service. So we are about to pass one of those photograph properties, his white windmill. Once a working wind pump, but long since converted to a 3-bedroom holiday let. The 4 seated to the left haven't left those seats in 4 days. Over to the left, we'll soon be passing 3 very grand properties. The first is a Tudor-style house known locally as the Willow Pattern Gardens. This house was built in the 1920s and first lived in by a family from London called the Stories. They made their fortune from manufacturing matchboxes, but they see the water to the right some very young ducklings. It's only a week or so old. And whilst having that house built, they also employed a team of landscape gardeners to create the outbuilding as you can see in front of it. All copied from a picture that was found on a blue china plate. Those outbuildings are also depicted in the Coop Club book from Arthur Ransom. The nearest outbuilding club is the flower man that's often known as Hagrid's hut from the Harry Potter books.